You're welcome back to Channel Sport this morning, man. Thanks for staying tuned. Chinase Aiboye joins us now to continue our review of the World Unification bout that went down over the weekend between Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker. Chinase, good morning and thanks for coming on the show.
Good morning, Taya. Good morning, Cecilia. Good to have you back, Cecilia.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, right? I mean, let's cut to the chase. You saw that fight, and a lot of people felt it wasn't as explosive as a lot of people felt it was an anticlimax. I mean, what's your own assessment?
Sometimes, you see people watch boxing and you expect fireworks every time. It's not always like that. It's an art. It's a sport. Some people call it sweet science. You know, so it means that there are lots of strategy. There are lots of strategies. There are lots of strategies involved. You know, it's like a chess match. Right. You know the strengths and skills of your opponent, and you decide a way to approach the fight. Correct. It's not all about coming out and being explosive, a slugfest. It's not always like that. That's what we know heavyweights to be. Lennox Lewis wasn't that kind of boxer. If you remember clearly, you know, they are boxers and they are brawlers. So Joshua, from what I've seen from Joshua, he is learning. You know, he is learning. He early on in his career, he would knock you out, and a lot of people were talking about the fact that could he be able to last longer if he gets a fighter that has a strong chin and everything. He showed some maturity against Klitschko, you know, getting knocked down for the first time in his career, coming back up and winning that fight against Takam. So now he knew what he was expecting against Joseph Parker, a man with a very strong chin, a man that is a warrior, a champion. He already knew what he was expecting, and you could see he came in very lighter than he was against Takam. And
when he came 6 pounds heavier.
Of course,
heavier. He's a bigger man than Parker. And you could see he was ready to go the distance in this particular fight, and it was easy work for him because Parker, being the challenger, should have been more aggressive. You know, tried to get inside Joshua and everything. So
but the times he tried to fight on the inside, the referee just wasn't allowed.
So the referee too was
the interruption was too much.
Basically the star of the night. It was the star of the night. He didn't really let them fight inside, you know.
He didn't want to see blood, I guess.
Considering the fact that Joseph Parker has got that disadvantage, and when it comes to reach and height, he could have only done damage by going on the inside. And the times he tried to do that, the referee just, got in the way.
Most times, when he tried to go inside, Joshua always, clinched and tried to,
but gonna let them trade a bit.
That's a referee's discretion. And decided to be the star of the night.
That's a shame. That referee.
So Joshua has done his bit. To me, one of the most dangerous heavyweights out there is Alexander Povetkin. I actually feel he would. I don't know. I'd like to see Povetkin and Parker have a fight, or Povetkin and Deontay Wilder. Povetkin was on the undercard of this fight, and he devastatingly knocked out David Price in 5 rounds. This man has lost just one fight, and that was against Vladimir Klitschko, decision. So he's locking out there. He's actually the main contender right now for Joshua. If Joshua is not going to take on Deontay Wilder, he's the #1 mandatory challenger in two of the federations that Joshua has belts. He's #1.
Interesting that you scratched the surface now. So let's just go into it. Cecilia, the likely options are in line to take on Anthony Joshua. And you mentioned Alexander Povetkin already, absolute beast of a fighter. We saw he knocked out David Price already. There's also Kubrat Pulev, who he was supposed to fight before, but he pulled out because of injury and couldn't make that fight. There's Dillian White, who happens to be his eternal rival right from the amateur days. It was the only guy to have beaten Anthony Joshua then. They fought since then again. Anthony Joshua knocked him out, but Dillian White is starting to build a reputation for himself as well, to he knocked out Lucas Brown just last weekend. And the one I believe a lot of people want to see fight AJ next is Deontay Wilder, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. 40 fights, like Cecilia was trying to say the other time. AJ just 21. I mean, which of those guys do you think is the most dangerous?
The next.
Yeah, the next.
The very next.
It's difficult to say the next, to say, okay, it's going to be this guy, even though Povetkin is mandatory for the WBA. But, like, what do you think is the most dangerous?
Obviously, the most dangerous here will be the bronze bomber. Talking about Deontay Wilder. His record speaks for himself. His record speaks for himself, rather, because the fact that he's won all his fights via knockout.
Bar one.
You know, he's a brawler. You see the way he goes in, he attacks you. He's very unorthodox.
You like that one?
Obviously he is, and he's the only champion amongst those guys you listed out. You know, Tyson Fury maybe, but he needs to.
Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Let's talk about this guy.
Not those
Tyson Fury is back.
He's boxing on social media.
Even AJ talked about the fact that he wants to fight Tyson Fury.
We're talking about those that are fighting, not the ones that are on social media.
Amongst the current fighters now, Deontay, of course, is the most dangerous.
Okay.
Then Povetkin.
Then Povetkin as well, too.
Okay.
So we'll see. That's over to Eddie Earn, Matt
Pick any of these guys.
The promoters, just do a deal and let's the AJ back in the ring. A lot of people want to see him unify, become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. It's going to be a first time he manages to hold all 4 belts. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see about that. And one of those who really wants to see him, you know, having that unification bout is the governor of Ogun State. And not surprising because at least that's where he's from.
Correct.
I'm talking about Governor Amosu. Let's listen to him now.
Yes, we are happy that he's from our stock is from Ogun State, but we cannot quarantine. He's a citizen of the world now. I mean, look at the massive support. About 80,000 people, everybody. Everybody supported him. So we thank God for his message. And I know that the very last one to unify all the heavyweights, you know, is going to unify all. Just one more match to go. And I know that clearly he's going to win. So he will be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So we're happy for him. And we commend his humility. Everything. He insisted that he wants to see his governor. Ordinarily, he wants to see his governor. Okay, so fine. And you look at what he did. He saw me quickly. Even seeing me prostrated, I said, no, you can't do that. He said, no, I want to be home. Please, I can't wait to come home. And I said, well, even it's not only me that you are coming to see. When you come, the President Muhammad Buhari will be more than eager to see you and to congratulate you.
Yeah, so he's one of those that really wants to see that. I love his hope that he feels okay, he can really do that. But Anthony Joshua also has his own say when he met with the governor at first with his father, and he just can't wait to be home.
Yes. But we've been here working, but we're all representing.
Well
and I want to give a massive shout out and appreciation to everyone that's been supporting me from overseas.
Well done.
It's much appreciated.
Well done. Anyway, we're here to just tell you that we are very proud of you.
Thank you so
big
much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And I know the best is yet to come.
You know?
That of the belt, you are got to be. You unify everything.
Have you seen the belts?
Yes, I've seen it.
Have you seen it, yeah?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen it. Yes.